Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for a monthly plan with me. This month I'm planning August using my August monthly kit. It's 3 pages. That was just the first one. Here's the second one, and here's the third one. I'm also going to be planning my August monthly notes, which are here. And just FYI, since I've done this plan with me, I have increased the height on the monthly notes sticker there. I noticed in the EC vertical neutral for this year's planner, it actually didn't cover all the background stuff in there, so I've since fixed it and it covers everything, so it's all good. But yeah, while I actually do the planning, I figured I would talk about the shop and how that's going, and yeah, just go into it. So the shop is now around 2 months old, and I'm starting to get pretty consistent sales. I'm super happy with that. I was not expecting that to happen this quickly. It's just it's beyond my expectations. So my weekends I get the past this last weekend I got 9 orders, and the weekend before that I got 7. So I'm getting at least 5, which is awesome. And now I'm actually on a 6 day streak, and I'm hoping I get another order today to make it a full week. But of course, if it doesn't happen, I'm just super happy that I'm just doing much better than I expected to. I think there's two main reasons for that. The first is the stickers I sent to Jenna from Planting Roses. She does a video every month showing stickers that other shops sent her, and I sent her stickers for in June, and they showed up in July, and they showed up in our last video, and I've gotten a few people from Jenna's channel. So thank you so much, Jenna, and all of Jenna's viewers. I'm also a viewer, so thank you so much for taking interest in me and my shop, and I'm just eternally grateful. Um, the second reason why I think the shop is doing so well is the Etsy marketing I'm actually doing. I think I found a sweet spot for my custom bids, which I guess if some of you guys don't own Etsy shops, I'll kind of explain it a little bit. So there's Etsy marketing, so you can have ads when people do search and your ads show up at the top, which if any of you guys have searched on Etsy, you know what I'm talking about. And what you do is you place a bid on how much you're willing to pay for a click. So if someone sees your ad, you don't pay anything, but if someone actually clicks it, then you pay how much you bid for it. And the higher your bid is, the more likely your ad is to show up. And there is a limit per day that you can set for how much money you're willing to spend. My limit right now is $2. And the bid, I don't quite want to say just because I think it's a little bit of a trade secret, but I think I found a sweet spot for it, so I'm getting a lot of impressions and a lot of clicks. And I've actually sold a lot of September monthly kits through that way. And I know some people just are kind of against ads and don't really like them, but I think I've mentioned this before. The amount of impressions you need to get on a person now before they even consider buying your product, it's 25 or something like that. So ads are super critical and just trying to get the word out there. Even if people don't click and buy, just people seeing it, I think is super valuable. So that's kind of that. So I think it's those two main things which are attributing to getting the consistent orders, and I'm super happy about it. It's going very well. But yeah, that's the shop update. Next, I wanted to talk about my release schedule and how that's changed. If you guys watched my last pan with me, I've kind of explained this a little bit, but I want to go a little more into detail. Basically, I used to release 2 times a month, once in the middle of the month on Friday, and then second time was on the last Friday of the month. I have since changed that to be twice a month on Sundays, so just kind of shifted forward 2 days. And there's two main reasons for that. The first is a lot of big shops also release on Friday, And I kind of noticed on Instagram when I would ever do a release post, I would kind of get lost in the sea of other new release posts. At least that's how it was on my feed. And I figured if that's what's happening on my feed, it's probably happening on other people's feeds as well. So that's one reason. The other reason is just a better balance between the sticker shop and my other company, 56. What ended up happening around my release schedules, or around my release dates, was I would spend all Thursday night and then basically all of Friday working on the new releases and doing that instead of working on my other company, which is not good. I've been admittedly putting a little bit more effort into the sticker company the past few months since starting it, and I want to get a better balance between the two. So I'm hoping that by moving the releases to Sunday, I'll be able to work Monday through Friday on my other company and then spend the weekends on the sticker shop. So, moving on to the monthly notes section. Like I said earlier, this kit is designed for the new Erin Condren, but as you're about to see, it will also work in the old Erin Condren. Just takes a little bit of figuring out how do you want to place the stickers. So this top monthly note sticker, like I said, I've made it taller so it covers a little bit more, but in terms of the width, I designed it to go from the edge of the page to as much into the coil as possible without it looking weird. The painted petals in the new version actually goes like into the coil, so it will poke out a little bit, but it covers up mostly. Next, I am putting down the circles, and again, in the new planner, the circles are actually there, so it's easy to put down, but I'm just lining them up with one of the lines on the page and trying to make them equidistant between each other. And it's a little bit of a struggle, but it's not too bad, actually. And the way I kind of designed this was so you can use those for like writing your goals and such. So I have all of those word stickers at the bottom there, and I, for myself, put work, health, fitness, and then important because I couldn't really remember or couldn't really figure out what else I wanted to put in there. So I'm going to make a goal in each of those sections just to kind of look back during the month and just remember. I think in the important section I actually wrote down remember to relax because I have been very stressed out lately and I need to remember to relax. But yeah, now I am doing the middle section, which is the checklist, and I designed this for I designed the spacing between them to match the lines on the new planner. I think it also works on this one, so it's awesome. And I made the checklist one long thing. As you can see, I'm cutting it here and kind of customizing a little bit. And I have a little bit of a struggle here trying to figure out how I want to space this because the header is actually a little bit thicker than the line. And what I actually end up doing, which I didn't show here, was I take one extra checklist off the brown one I am doing right now, and I kind of just leave like a blank line in between the planner spreads and then the important dates section. So it ended up looking quite good. So that's that. And yeah, that's the monthly plan with me and the monthly notes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did and subscribe to my channel for more if you want to see more. If not, I will hopefully see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.